And we're back with the exciting continuation of our bronze medal match. Poland taking on Macau, and it was a very dominant start by mistake from Poland, but unfortunately for him, Kangaroo is able to bring it back with less than 10 minutes left in play in the second half and take a 3-2 victory in game number 1.
Yeah, and Misek really needs to improve his ability to seal off his lead and take the victory in that later phase of the game, because even in the first match, he allowed 2 goals to Kangaroo within the last 20 minutes of that match. So he really needs to clean that portion up of his gameplay. And we'll see whether Misek has come up with some additional adjustments on his side.
Yeah, it's actually just so tense here. Coming into our second game underway. Nothing changed, swapping sides. Still, Man U versus Juventus.
Yeah, and as we were able to catch it on the screen there, one of the defensive tactics that Kangaroo has set up is swarm the box. So once again, he's not going to allow any sort of free space given to those strikers of Juventus.
Oh my goodness, Rashford!
Wow, great penetration there by Rashford and great connection of the pass.
I thought we had some more time to set up this game, but the action getting started a little bit ahead of schedule and head in his hands. Misek,
He looks
what
mentally
is
defeated.
happening? Hands off the controller. Kangaroo is chilling. What an incredible move.
Well, great penetrating through pass from there, and Rashford was pacey enough to get a hand of it or foot of it, and then make a play. Great play from Kangaroo.
He had an unfortunate dive there. Defender not able to stop that from going in. Oh, watch the reflex here. It's so close, but the kick is too fast, too high. Not enough time to react.
Yeah, it wasn't man-to-man, so the Juventus center backs were completely cut off by that pass, and they just couldn't converge onto Rashford on time.
Ooh, Douglas Costa tries for the pass, gets rejected. Still winds up in the
Left
hands
side.
and feet. Alessandro.
There's Ronaldo with space.
Yeah, Ronaldo
At the
turning to the
center.
side. Oh,
Great denial.
out on Jones though. So we will still have this corner kick. Pjanic. Defended by Greenwood.
Can he show off his superior kick skills, but denied.
Headed out, rebound, Rabiot, kick into the middle, return.
Great clearance from Baye. Not risking anything.
Alexandro to Rabiot, forward Ronaldo in the middle. 4 defenders and no one able to catch up to the ball as it heads to the net. So De Gea will clear to Fosu Mensah.
Great awareness by De Gea, not allowing any sort of opportunities to be given by that loose ball. Now Fred to Garner.
Out to Fred, trying to move up the field. Haven't made it past midfield yet.
They're trying to build some momentum up through that center side of the field now. Greenwood.
Forward to Greenwood again. Ooh, out of bounds.
Corner for Kangaroo. Can he make this opportunity count? 95% pass completion percent. That's outstanding.
Somewhat of a high statistic, you could say. Here we go. Big in right in front of the box. Headed out to Garner.
There's space at center, but unfortunately, touch out by Manchester United.
Flip on the throw in. Back to Regani.
Going for that weak side.
Yeah, to Alessandro. So just going to run it up. Not a lot to worry about.
Oh, great. Crucial turnover there. Great use of his attackers to apply pressure, and Greenwood completely unattended, and goal. Second goal for our Man United player,
Things
Kangaroo.
are starting to fall apart here at Misek. A little bit devastated after that Game 1 loss, and here in Game number 2, you can really see he is struggling to deal with all the pressure that Kangaroo is able to put on him.
Moments ago, it clearly depicted that Kangaroo was fully aware of how Misek was going to play this one out. So he literally had 2 players of his own standing in the passing lanes so that Alexandro couldn't connect it to Rabiot. And as soon as, regardless of that, Misek attempting to make that pass, Kangaroo just cut that off, intercepted, and then got the pass off, and that was it. Great counterattack, and great forcing the turnover by Kangaroo here.
Conversion by Greenwood, and some changes for sure in the works here. What is it going to take for Mistake to kind of come back into this? He's down 0-2, but we've seen players come back from that deficit. Our one of our grand finalists, Hassan Pajani, did just that to make it to the semifinals.
Yeah, and I think also stylistic factors played in that role as well, because Kepa was ultra aggressive with his overall gameplay, and Hassan Pajani just got some opportunistic plays off of that and fed off of that Kepa's aggression. However, Kangaroo also has some defensive tactics set up to deny any sort of those aggression from Mistake. So we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, a little bit offsides there, so a turnover, and it's just going to be fielding it. Here's all the way back to center field. Okay, we're only 20 minutes in, so plenty of time to work with, but he's got to get the ball literally rolling for his team. So let's go ahead and reset Fred with the throw in.
Marshall, plenty of space to work at the left side. However, great convergence by Rabiot and Rugani.
Absolutely. Back to Song in the middle. Returns to Janic.
Yep.
Stripped just a little bit, and then taken over by Marshall to Rashford. Greenwood also there, Buffon with the dive.
Yeah, Buffon just on time to get that ball handled. And once again, Kangaroo has been applying so much pressure in vicinity.
Greenwood's got it again, right next to the net. Buffon again with the save. Smothers it, kicks it out, and now hopefully a little bit of a breather there. But so much pressure being put on by Kangaroo.
And then the pressure comes starting from the front line of Juventus. So it is very difficult for Misiek to deliver the ball successfully to his attackers at this point.
Song off onto the side. He's got some room to work with. Up and over, no header in return. Rabiot, Douglas Costa rather.
A great convergence and great play by Papa there.
Returns the Song, but
challenge coming in.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
And he's booked. Yellow card to Rugani.
Gotta watch out for that. Let's see what the challenge was for. Okay, that's a little bit rough.
And that side tackle. That's not gonna let that slip away.
Off. In from the sides, way up and over. Lands in front of Rashford, but Manucci catches the bounce. Now Douglas Costa.
Great convergence once again using Pogba there.
Ronaldo center, Dybala standing still. He's got to accelerate it. Ronaldo in the middle, forward to Song. Song has a great shot opportunity, but can't find the follow-up.
Yeah. A lot of space there, ample space for Dybala to make plays. And connected to Ronaldo, followed by Han. Shot greatly saved by the keeper, De Gea.
I mean, hey, if De Gea's not there, the ball goes in. That's all I'm trying to say, right? The angle is good, defender better, so unfortunately no points there. And the struggle. Mistake to find anything.
Dybala.
Okay, a nice deflection. Ball still in play. Bailly off the weak side to Alexandro.
Manucci. Back to Rabiot. Ronaldo. Missed execution there by Mistake. Losing the ball there.
Greenwood Marshall. Midfield. Fred shoots way up to Rashford, but just returned Buffon out to Rugani.
Well, at least he's not turning the ball over at the center of the field, so Kangaroo has enough time to react and make repositioning of all his players. Douglas Costa.
And off to left-hand
Great play
side
by Fosumensa.
Yeah, I mean, Fosumensa is always going to make it there. Just huge acceleration. Gets it.
Wow.
Greenwood on the block, but it's right just back out to Janic.
It's a throw in.
Alexandro on the throw. Dybala waiting for reception.
Yeah, once again, great triangular convergence attempt from Kangaroo right there. Misek doesn't really have much space to work with.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, just kind of getting smothered here. Mid to Douglas Costa.
Ronaldo
tries
great body block.
Tries a shot, but you're right. There's like 4 defenders in between him and the net. So.
And this is why the swarm in the box tactic comes in clutch, because it's really giving not many opportunities for Juventus players to make big plays there, especially in vicinity of the box.
End of the first half is imminent, but plenty of time. Ronaldo has the
Can he
opportunity.
connect? And there's the consolation.
Gets the goal. The comeback is real, and you can really see Misek. I mean, the struggle that he has been going through, the passion in that guy's eyes.
Yeah, he was just exhibiting both stress and relief simultaneously. And rightfully so, yeah. Because that swarm the box tactic came in clutch throughout most of the first half. And, I mean, actually it didn't count as goal.
Oh, is that the frustration? Okay.
Probably.
I definitely thought that did count as a goal, so that's obviously why he was both happy and sad at the same time. The happiness of being able to get a goal, but unfortunately not counted.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Misek. That was probably his best opportunity throughout that first half to grasp a goal, but
you can see the potential was there, but it's still the first half. Plenty of time to work with. He clearly has the potential to make these goals possible, but not quite like that.
yeah, he needs to be much more aggressive from the frontier line to apply pressure onto the defenders of Kangaroo so that Kangaroo cannot successfully connect all those passes and get over to his end of the box.
Time for our second half of the second game. 1-0, the score for Macau Kangaroo 6-18. So Macau in the lead. All they have to do is hang on.
Yeah, and that initial substitution really showcases that he wants to be more aggressive by switching out Rabiot to Ramsey.
Starting off the second half with this, an incredible run all the way down the field. In the end, a little bit of a lackluster kick, but excellent coverage. The defense a little bit too strong.
Yeah, too much swerve on that. Sailed left to that near post. Pogba and Costa fighting for possession. Pogba wins it out.
Resets to Greenwood. Weird to me to see things look so polarizingly different.
Marshall.
And then I'm like,
space.
wait a second. They are on the second night. Fred running through, deflected back out.
Ricochet.
Marshall's got a great angle. He shoots, he scores.
That's the third goal in this match for Kangaroo, trying to solidify his victory here.
A well-deserved goal there for Kangaroo, who understandably fist pumps. He is feeling good right now, and you can see kind of the opposite reaction there from Misek, knowing that at this point, giving up these goals puts him further and further away.
Yeah, that ball ricocheted onto Fred's body and just came right in front of the attacker of Manchester United there. So
didn't hit any dead zones and was able to come in for the return.
And Marshall was on position throughout that entire attack, and the ball literally just rolled to his foot, and Marshall was going to get the job done.
A 52-minute goal comes with only 40 left in regulation. So let's see where the focus is here for Misek, because he has
Greenwood
to start
completely
turning
unattended.
Around. Greenwood all on his own.
Greenwood
Buffon tries for the cross. Nope, out.
Marshall.
He's got a great angle. Another goal.
Completely unattended.
Kangaroo is on a hot streak for sure. Can anyone stop this man?
This has been an utter massacre for Kangaroo. Seems like he completely read how Misek is playing the game and just adapted completely, because we didn't expect such an onslaught here. Yet Kangaroo demonstrating what kind of potency he possesses.
I actually thought Hartman was the one that was going to get the goal as he ran it in uncontested, but in the end, the trade magnificent. They're having a good time. Have the ball. Can anyone stop this man? It looks like download complete for Macau Kangaroo.
Marshall with back-to-back goals within 5 minutes. Very outstanding play from Kangaroo there. Alexandro. They can cross. Ronaldo with a consolation goal here. Would this be enough?
Yeah, and look at Ronaldo. He's motioning. He's like, go, 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 go. We've got to make progress here. One goal is a goal, but it's not good enough.
Yeah. He needs to get 4 more to flip the switch here.
Hey, 3 more just to tie it up. I mean, that's about as picturesque as it gets. The beautiful cross to a defender or to a receiver right in the middle.
Yep.
Header in. It looks good.
Great delivery and great finish.
Well, at this point, it is still a large gap between our teams, but it's still not out of the realm of possibility. Misek, if he makes a few key adjustments, if they are the right ones, comeback can happen. But it needs to start yesterday. It needs to start immediately.
Most definitely.
And more than just Misek starting to play either better or differently, Macau Kangaroo, it feels like he is just not letting anything through. So I'm not sure if he picked the name Kangaroo because he wants his players to have happy feet, or if he wants to, I don't know, punch his opponents. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, he has been very physical with his players.
That's very true, for sure.
Onto Juventus defenders so that the pass disconnection can favor him and induce turnovers. Furthermore, his attackers has been sweet feet all around. They're just making plays left and right.
Yeah, for sure. We did have
Marshall.
Marshall's got it again. Free
Marshall!
and clear and under control.
Yeah, unfortunate there.
Yeah.
Marshall just obtaining opportunities after opportunities.
Anyone
that was
stop
another
this
great
man?
chance.
Yeah, he's just absolutely way out in the open.
That's definitely one that Kangaroo wants to take back.
Yeah, absolutely. We did have a couple of substitutions. I think we had, Mandzukic come in.
We'll see how that super sub trade comes into play, but will it be enough? Fosumensa, great cutoff by Pjanic. And back to Garner.
Yeah, kicks it
Marshall.
right to him. Forward to Marshall again. Mata.
Marshall's
space. Pretty open.
He's pacey.
Forward kick.
Bugai.
Marshall tries, bounces off the defender. Bugai
opted for Marshall to take it directly. I mean, he had a lot of options there, so basically it was totally up to him, and he opted for Marshall, who has had a hot feet throughout this game, but barely missed once again. Body block.
Such a clutch moment here because we are ending the final 20 minutes of what could be just a 2-0 Macau victory. This is for the 3rd place medal, prize money, national pride. It's all on the line, and with a 4-1 score, looks like a challenge.
It's Juventus ball, offside.
Okay. All right, well, with the ball going back to Juventus, I mean, we just do not have much time left. Time is running out. You can see the look of relief there for Macau Kangaroo. He absolutely knows he is in a fantastic position.
I mean, basically at this point, all he has to do is just play keep away and just maintain as much possession as possible, because allowing a second goal won't really hurt him. But if he were to turn it over consistently and Misek capitalizes on that, then it's a different story. So basically, he's trying to play very meticulously, not turning the ball over at dangerous locations, and basically try to just drain the clock out.
I mean, look, the clock is draining faster than Misek can deal with it. He did have that one consolation goal, but at this point, that's all it will be. Quadrado subbed in.
For Pjanic, definitely trying to take advantage of those speedsters.
Very, very fast. Now Rugani running forward. Forward to Song, who has the first goal. Quadrado coming back. Ronaldo
the left
with
side,
interception.
Dybala.
Across Mandzukic, a half-hearted kick back to De Gea.
Great man-to-man mark there from Manchester United defenders.
Absolutely. Ramsey center field. Back Ronaldo.
On the left top.
The ball
Dybala.
coming in from the side.
Great
Off
convergence.
By his foot.
Great convergence by right there. Amada. The guy. Is he going for that top right side? No. Just opting for Fred.
Forward to Fred, but he's got to get by Regani.
Guy.
Okay, he does.
He has the pace. He has the
is.
pace.
Ramsey, though, outpaces him. Trying to
Oh,
run around
he's
the
staying,
side.
trying to maintain possession, but
Stripped by Ramsey, and that is almost that. About 7 left in regulation. Dybala, one of the greatest assets of this Juventus squad. Forward to the man, Zukic. He's got
Great
nothing
save.
but net. A great save. De Gea smothering the ball.
great
Right
dive right there by De Gea. Great awareness.
Yeah, all these inside the box saves. Just, whoa.
And also,
clutch.
despite turning the ball over on Juventus' pitch, like it's totally fine for a Kangaroo because all he's doing is consistently eating up the clock. So it's not the end of the world, and that's exactly what his objective is right now. Eat up as much clock as possible without allowing cheap goals.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, cheap goals, expensive goals, it's going to require every kind of goal, any kind of goal that Mistake can take. Guy, Tamada are in good position, but cannot maintain control of this ball.
Yeah. 3-goal deficit is just too much to come back in a minute. And
+3, but time is running out. Manucci probably just
Whistle
going for the
coming in
clear.
anytime
Yeah,
soon.
any second now.
That's
Whistle coming
it.
through. That's it. A 2-0 victory. Macau Kangaroos 6-18 with the win. A 2-0 will give Macau the bronze medal in eFootball PES 2020.
Extremely convincing victory from Kangaroo right there.
Yeah, no question. He was the superior competitor. Look at kind of bewilderment there, but in the end, it's not disparaging on either one of our competitors. They both made top 4 at a very, very stacked competition. We had some of the best eFootball PES 2020 players in the world here in attendance. The IESF Seoul 2019 tournament. And in the end, placing even just top 4. Obviously, the bronze medal is what you're fighting for, but top 4 is still a notable achievement.
Oh, definitely. It's a great delineance from the Polish representative. But I think that second match, that landslide game, just completely showed why Kangaroo was on top of Misiek, and that is due to his adaptability. And he completely read Misiek like a book in that second match.
Yeah, I think you could really see the mismatch there at the end. In the end, that is a third-place finish for Macau, which I believe is their highest finish ever at IESF. If not, I'm sure I'll get a correction and I'll verify that as soon as we head out to a break, which is where we are heading. Don't go anywhere when we come back. We've got the grand finals of the eFootball PES 2020 competition coming up next, so you do not want to miss it.